YouTube, Dart Dub coming at you with a build that I'm quite happy with. As I'm sure you already saw, it is my ATM 2.0. I'll be doing some upgrades to it and then making a world download. It's very similar to the one that I already made a download on. It has the same user interface, same combination circuitry, same correct combination counter. Yeah. I did, however, change up the card reader. It's now fed by a rail cart, not hoppers. 20 accounts in this one, not just 8, so that's why. uh, with the ability to be locked, changed a little bit. It's not the same as it was before. Each one of your accounts has 2 cars, so I had to put a few more in here. Last one had 18, I think. Well, my first one had 18. My first one had 20. The last one had 16, I believe. Well, this one has 40. And my next one, yeah, I may have already talked about this on the stream, but oh well. This is the video. And my next one, instead of having it addressed above and below, I'm just gonna split off the address, and instead of gating my call lines with the bus, I'm just going to gate them individually from the split on the address. You'll see that my RAM is now a dual read that I've got in here. I'm going to go ahead and put a link to that build in the description. This one is 8-bit. The one that I've got video for is 4-bit. The only thing I did to extend this to 8-bit was, you'll see right along here, right there, I have a repeater. You'll notice on the next one, I do not have a repeater next to the next line. So that's all it took. And that's on the right function. My next one, I am going to remove the 8-bit buses and replace them with a serial line, which, if you care about the RAM, you probably already know what a serial line is, but some of my viewers may not, so we'll go ahead and show you. Instead of having a line for each of these, I'm going to send that on one line. Just like that. I'm going to change up the 5-bit buses a little bit, tighten this room in here. I think I'm going to feed the buses, the addresses to the RAM a little bit different. I may move how close they are to one another, I'm not sure yet. I don't have the whole thing pictured in my head, but some of it. I created an entirely new user interface for the banker's room, so the banker can now access the RAM and the passwords independently from the ATM actually being functioned. So I have 20 accounts, like I said. When you open an account, first thing I'm going to do is give you a card. I'm going to come in here and I am going to type in that card's account number on here, push the button, and it will show me your account number, that it is locked, and the beginning password. At which point I'll push the button, unlock, and your account can now be accessed. And to do that, you come up here, you throw your card in there, push the button, and once again, for those of you who have seen my old ATM, it's just like that. If you get it wrong 3 times, because I changed it to 3 times, if you get it wrong 3 times, we're going to take your card and put it in the vault. But so there's your password. This goes a little faster. So that's got 1 card in it. Now this is attached to a pulse extender. So when that signal comes in and feeds to that, you can't push these buttons directly after, because this signal will be extended. And these buttons hit the pulse extender too, so you push that. This doesn't signal right away, but the pulse extender signals until this one does. So you can't push the other button and call more than 1 car. You're only going to get 1 car on the track per. And this cannot close with that lit. Just another perk. And when you're ready to close, you can change your password to whatever. The only thing you cannot change your password to is all blank. At least one light has to be on. Let's make this easy to remember. Close it. And I only made that easy to remember for instructional purposes, okay? If you actually have one, you're not going to want to make it easy. Easy to remember is pretty much easy to guess. And you will see that your password has changed right here, meaning that it's definitely changed. And to show you again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the card in, send it again. Lights on, so we're going to do the password. And it stays lit. And I'm going to go ahead and act like I'm changing the password back. I'm not going to push that button because I want to show you one of the perks of this. I'm going to call this car, wait for the car to get there. Okay, so your car is on the track. We're going to go back over here to the room. Now you'll see I haven't changed the password yet. I changed it on the display over there, but because I did not push the button, it is not that password yet. So now I'm going to lock it from here. Oh, it left there. Stayed here. This just shows which card is in the system. That means that the card is no longer in the system. And you no longer have a cart here. You no longer have anything on the display at all. And look, the card, it's not come back yet. It's in the vault. So I've got a different card here, and this is an open account. This has stuff in the chests. This has its own password. I may know the password off the top of my head, but I am not going to get it. I'm just going to prove the point. And it just took my card. I can hear the cart running. I don't hear it anymore, which means that my card should be here, but it's in the vault. And if I were to put this back in, oh, no, not there. In here, it's not gonna pop up here. it'll show for a split second. But the vault's going to have my card once again. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and that clears the display. Punching it again will clear this display. And now I'm going to type in this number. Right there. Yep, it's locked. And then I'm going to unlock it. And that's basically all you got to do to unlock it. You talk to the banker, and the banker does it for you. And one thing that I like about this, we used A once, we used A twice, we used M once, we used M twice. Every card I use up there, I get a golden hoe with its name sent to me. And that'll tell me not only who, but how many times and in what order my ATM was used. So I got a little ledger going on. And another feature, somebody could possibly throw something in there that is not a card and try to jam it. You see, you can't send another one until you get your item back. Your item has to come all the way back through the system. You got your item back. Any item will go through the system and come right back unless it's a card. If it's a card, it will open an account. I tried to make this as tamper-proof as possible. Alright, so if you like this video, go ahead and leave a like. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. If you really dig this build and you wanna see more of it, I do have a world download coming once I get it optimized, so go ahead and keep your eyes open for that. Yeah, it's been real. Peace.